It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings now that the new year is upon us. Taking a look at the Clippers, they're in 5th place, right in the middle of the conference. Still time to improve that positioning. And of course the Trailblazers, now 9 games behind. Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Portland, inside it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Sharp. And it's Kamare in at the 3. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. But you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Zubats. Shoots over Ayton. Zubats' shot is off. Here's Kamare. Powell covers. Inside. Here's Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
A nice release from the pick and roll there from Ayton, and he gets rewarded for it.
Leonard outside. Back to Harden. Six on the shot clock. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Simons. Grant against Leonard. Lots of Grants in the NBA over the years. Jeremy Grant acts like a guy who grew up around the league. You can really see it, Coach.
Well, Brian, he really did grow up around the league, and really just a high IQ player, great in the locker room, gives you great energy and effort every night.
That one falls for Grant. And Grant, the Clippers have strung together 13 straight winning seasons. But at the same time, it feels like they've left a lot on the table.
Yeah, with all their star power over that time, they've made it past the second round of the playoffs only once. And that fan base is restless.
And so Grant nails them both. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. And so here's Portland. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Grant's shot is off.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. I talked with him about how he'll approach dealing with Kawhi Leonard on the floor, and Coach told me there's no one way to go about slowing Kawhi. He does too many things. He continued, we'll vary our looks on him and try not to let him get in any offensive rhythm. Good idea, as we all know how deadly Kawhi is once he gets going. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Harden. The Blazers making their last shot. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And one of the most prolific offensive players of his era, James Harden. The Beards led the league in assists and scoring, and very few guys can say that.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And now let's take a look which point guards are leading this season in rebounding. James Harden third.
And even if rebounding isn't a point guard's top priority, a lot of the great ones in NBA history were productive on the boards.
Yeah, and it speaks to how well-rounded a lot of today's point guards are. It's not just about orchestrating, it's about doing the dirty work too.
Now here's Sharp, defended by Dunn. Goes up on the baseline. Sharp, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Leonard can't get it to go.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now here's Simons. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Nice setup there out of the two-man game. Simons continues to grow as a passer.
Dunn outside. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Clippers score.
Even contact from the defender won't deter the focus of Kawhi Leonard.
Pass to Ayton. And here's Simons. Oh, stolen by Harden. In transition, here they come. Now here's Leonard, 14 feet away. And again, it's the Clippers.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Blazers trail by 7. Pass to Grant. Simons outside. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Zubats. On offense, here are the Clippers. They're on a 15-4 run. And then Harden with the jam.
It's incredible. Harden's ability to read the floor and find the weakness.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
Yeah, they just committed too many mistakes at both ends. But credit their opponent for being disruptive.
For the Trailblazers, Robert Williams checked in for Grant. Avdia comes in for Sharp. And it's Henderson in for Simons. And the Clippers will go for a different look here. Batum is checked in for Zubats. Jones comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Man, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Porter Jr. in for Dunn. A minute 15 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Kamari. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Harden misses. Blazers trail by 9. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Ayton with a screen. Here's Henderson. And that one no good to start off the night. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 17-4 run. Porter against Henderson. Left side Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Harden. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
Grant, there's a huge difference between talent on paper versus winning.
You're right, B.A., and it comes down to coaching, chemistry, and sacrifice. But I think the biggest thing is effort. All things being equal, the team that plays the hardest is going to win.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. Kawhi is the 3 with Jones playing the 4. Terrence Mann is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Batum in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lets it fly. Leonard can't get it to go.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Avdia. Williams a screen on Batum. Floats one. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Nick Batum. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
And so he hits both. And so Porter will bring it up for the Clippers. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. That game starts a nice 5-game homestand for him.
The vet with an impressive hoop, Nicholas Batum.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. There's a screen. Here's Kamare. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Porter against Henderson. Porter, the pass to Leonard. Batum in the post. Defended by Avdia. Some solid defense from Williams. Blazers trail by 10. Down low. Robert Williams. One tough customer right there.
Well, that's muscling your way in. Williams doing some heavy lifting inside.
Jones with a screen on Henderson. Outside Jones. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. And they're on the run. On up the court. Here's Avdia. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Inside. Williams against Batum. Porter from outside. And the Clippers miss again. Blazers trail by 4. Pass to Avdia. Jones grabs the board. The Clippers have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Porter's shot is off. The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Right side, Williams. Pass to Avdia. Murray with it. Leonard defending. Just 4 to shoot. Williams passes to Murray. Connects from downtown.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
New group getting ready for Portland. Aiden, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Murray. And Simon has subbed in for Henderson. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ivica Zubac's checked in for Batum. Powell comes in for Leonard. Dunn, he's checked in for Mann. And it's Harden in for Porter Jr. On the wing, Jones. Powell outside. To end the drought. And Harden lays it up and in. Harden's got 7.
Yeah, getting it done inside. Harden proves he's more than just a perimeter player.
Grant outside. 1:51 left in the first half of basketball. To the paint. Here's Kamare. Back to Grant. Pass to Sharp. 5 to shoot. Tipped.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Dunn with it. Now guarded by Simons. Dunn, pass to Powell. Outside Harden. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. That's good from Harden.
Such a versatile guard. James Harden is a triple-double threat every single night.
Harden hits them both.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Simons passes to Grant. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Focus, composure. Jeremy Grant isn't one to take reckless shots from three-point range.
54 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Harden. Out to Powell. The 3. Portland with a rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds now. Dunn left side. 20 seconds left in the second. For 3, Powell. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Here's Dunn. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Clippers ahead, leading by 5. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, guys. Zoo, a strong first half for this team. What was the mindset that gave you guys the lead?
We just have to be ourselves, just be ourselves, move the ball, play unselfish, and we're going to get ourselves on offense.
Stay true to you, guys.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball. This is a basketball show.
So it's like from the backcourt, maybe like from the corner?
Okay, let me do this over, okay?
Yeah, because I'm kind of lost.
From the opposite end. Oh, wait, we ran out of time for the segment. Can't even ask the question.
See,
Too
Kenny?
bad. And now let's talk about our featured game. It was a solid first half for the Clippers.
The pace of this game is suiting them well, and it makes sense. After all, they're the ones setting it up.
Yeah, that's what you want. Establish the tempo while staying under control. They can run away with this literally.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Inside, it's Grant playing next to Ayton. Anthony Simons out there with Shaden Sharp. And it's Kamari in at small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Leonard outside. Pass to Harden. Lets it go from deep. Portland with a rebound. Grant finds Sharp. Stan, LeBron James is widely regarded as one of the most intelligent players in the league. Who else stands out to you as far as basketball IQ?
Oh, Brian, that's a tough question. There's so many of them. Nikola Jokic, Luka Doncic. There's just so many intelligent guys in this league. Fans that think it's all about athleticism don't understand how intelligent the best players are.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Leonard on the wing. Zubac screen. The baseline Jay. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 9 points.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Simons outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Dunn outside. Leonard for 3. Leonard, a threat from deep.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
And here's a look at some numbers for Anthony Simons.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
Grant, the pass to Simons. The 3 is up. Counted from distance. He's got 5.
put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third-quarter drought.
Coach, you talk about guys who are always upping their game. How about Anthony Simons?
Well, Brian, I feel like he's one of the truly under-the-radar scorers in this league. He's put in a lot of time and work, never satisfied with himself or his game, and he just keeps getting better.
And Ayton with the stuff.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. Here's Dunn. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And it's Simons with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 10. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Simons got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a good finish inside. Simons is such a talented scorer who gets it done in a variety of ways.
Now here's Dunn, averaging around 6 a game. Back to Zubac. Stolen by Ayton. Here's Kamari. Powell covers. Sharp against Harden. Sharp passes to Simons. Sends it home from three-point land. And now just a 5-point Los Angeles lead. Grant against Leonard. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Here's Kamari. Now covers. Grant, the pass to Sharp. Clock at 6. To the middle.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Clippers.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
And so Simons nails both of them.
Well, a former late first-round pick in 2018, Simons continues to prove the doubters wrong with his fantastic scoring ability.
Harden, sweet little floater. Harden's got 11 points.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
And Chauncey Billups calls time out here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Banton's checked in. A peek now at our rookie leaderboard to see who led the way in steals this past month. The 4th spot held by Scoot Henderson.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
A minute 35 left to play in the third. Ayton against Batum. Ayton passes to Henderson. Back to Ayton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Batum's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dunn. Back to Batum. To the inside. Here's Porter. Oh, Williams with the block.
Yeah, Williams gets at least one swat a game. He's got great anticipation.
McGowan's. He's checked in for Banton. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Man, he's checked in for Dunn. A minute 6 left in the third quarter. Harden misses. Blazers trail by 7. Here's McGowan's. Pass to Henderson. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 from Ayton. And James Harden pulls it down. And Harden's got the ball here for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Ayton with a screen. Uses the glass on the layup. Avdia's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half, getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
Harden from outside. Harden missing again. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Los Angeles. They're up 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And now let's listen in to Ty Lue in the huddle.
Keep trusting, all right? First half, the ball's moving. We got to keep the ball moving. Can't go one-on-one individual. We got to keep the ball moving. They can't stop moving the ball, drive it, kick it. We get it.
Well, their offense is stagnating a bit here in the second half.
And he's right. Too much isolation. Move the ball. Good shot to great shot.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. On the perimeter, it's Mann and Leonard. Derek Jones is out there with Nicholas Batum. And it's Porter in at the 1. Now here's Henderson. Outside Murray. Pass to Avdia. There's the double team with Porter. From outside the arc. And it's Rupert missing.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Leonard's shot's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So it's Portland now. 9-point game. Now Williams. Back to Henderson. Outside. Williams. Pass to Henderson. Deflected.
And sometimes shooters forget how long Batum is. He uses it so well to reject shots. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
First one falls for him. Coach, it's such a difficult transition to the NBA. Scoot Henderson joins from the G League Ignite. What do you see in his game?
Well, look, I see a really talented guy who plays the game hard. What you've got to get improvement in are the 2 areas that most people have to improve in: shooting and decision-making.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The 3rd pick in 2023. Henderson anointed as a franchise piece, but he took his lumps in year 1, Stan.
Well, Brian, look, the hardest position to play in the NBA is as a point guard. And so this guy has the athleticism and the skill, but there's so much to learn in terms of decision-making. This guy's going to be a very good player.
Now here's Dunn. Pass to Leonard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Robert Williams picks up 1.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
The free throw drops for Leonard. Simons is checked in for Portland. And Leonard drops them both.
A member of the NBA 75 team, Kawhi's done pretty much everything on the court. Multiple Finals MVP, multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards. I mean, we're watching an all-timer in Leonard.
And he makes a first for the Trailblazers. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Jeremy Grant comes in for Walker. And Shaedon Sharpe subbed in for Henderson. And so Simons nails both of them.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Now here's Leonard. Leonard, double team. Outside Jones. Pass to Dunn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries the spin move. Portland with a rebound. Sharpe has the open look. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Sharpe's got his first 2 points of the night.
And it looks like Sharpe is fairly comfortable in the mid-range. Having dynamic shot-making ability would be a big plus for him.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Guys, over the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thank you for that. Now here's Leonard. Outside Harden. From downtown, they grab their own miss. A nice shot by Zubac.
I mean, he's ignoring the scoreboard. He just keeps coming at him.
Well, you have to play like it's a tight game. You cannot let up in this league.
Here's Dunn. Pass to Powell. Down low. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Ayton. That shot missing. Great D that time from Zubac. Here's Dunn. And that one good.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Simons outside. Pass to Ayton. It's Sharpe on the wing. Defended by Dunn. Sharpe passes to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
The Clippers lead by 13. Leonard outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. The first free throw is good.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And, of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
No good on the second free throw. Harden against Simons. Here's Sharpe. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Zubac with it. Here's Powell. Outside Harden. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Powell's shot is off. Blazers trail by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Clippers.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Sharpe, no good. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Anthony Simon. 2 shots. Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Simons. Both shots good from the stripe. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, congratulations on a big win, but I ask you this. Where does this team need to continue to grow?
Our backbone, what we're going to rely on is our defense, and it's on us now defensively to be able to lock up, be able to communicate, and be able to sustain it for full quarters. And once we get that at a high level and consistently, it's going to be a problem.
Thanks, James. Back to you.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.